Welcome, beautiful souls. I'm Felicity from Enchanted by Soul. This is your weekly energy forecast from the 19th of December through to the 25th of December. So welcome. If you want to check the description box below on how that you can work with me, you can book a reading with me, and anything else that I currently have on offer as well. If you want to buy me a coffee, that's all below as well. So guys, I hope that you are well. This is going to be the last weekly energy forecast, by the way, of this year. After Christmas, between the Christmas and New Year, guys, I just want you to have fun. Okay, go and have fun. Go and just go and live. Go and live life. Go and just go and have fun. Go and have fun. Okay. So this coming week, okay, the energy right now is a little dense. Okay, it's not going to be this way for everybody, by the way. I'm just feeling this probably about more the beginning of last week. Definitely was feeling it around them. Speaking to a few others that definitely experienced a lot of last week and still kind of feeling a bit of that energy at the moment. So there could be some of that polarity going on, right? The denser energy and the lighter energy. Now, if you're feeling the denser energy, it's just really important to be taking that time to self-care, self-nourishment, okay? And remembering and reminding yourself that it is a necessity. It's not a luxury, okay? So if you are feeling that at this point in time, really place some of that focus on your self-care practices. Just doing things that make you feel good, taking some rest if you need to. It kind of feels like this sanctuary energy is really needed. We are winding down with the end of the year. This makes a lot of sense just on an energetic level. But if you are experiencing more of that dense energy, that's the guidance, okay, for this week. Now, for others, you might be feeling the opposite of that. You might be feeling quite light. You can feel the energy shifting and becoming a lot lighter for you, okay? And then, like, that's okay as well. Remember, there's no right or wrong here, though. But with the polarity, this can come with a lot of shadow as well, okay? A lot with the shadow work that I do speak of. So there could just be some of those triggers coming up, some shadows like appearing. You might notice them within yourself, but you also might observe them through other people too, and watching other people become quite triggered. Just know that there's a lot of change. There's a lot of things shifting energetically, okay, absolutely, but on such a physical level per individual. Okay, we've all gone through some big, massive changes over the last few years. And this year alone, again, as we go through each year, each month, each day, each hour, we continue to grow, we continue to evolve. And with that comes big changes in our life. So if you've been experiencing some of that change, it's just time to take some time out from the world and just have some sanctuary, have some alone time, or just time with like your closest, friends and family. For some, you might be feeling a little triggered around this time of the year, okay? And just feeling certain emotions coming up around it. Just allow those to be processed, okay? And remember that boundaries are important. You don't have to say yes to everything. You don't have to say yes to every social gathering, yes to every event, okay? By all means, if you want to, go for it. But also remember, you don't have to, okay? This year I set some pretty strong boundaries actually, and while I really appreciated a invitation to something, I was just like, no, like this just doesn't feel right for me this year, and I'm really glad that I did that, okay? And I get to then experience that particular time of the year in a way that really feels good for me, okay? So just keeping this all in mind, but there is a lot of change going on, so you might feel some shakeups, you might even see some shakeups going on around. And again, the message is just to come back to self, okay? To come back to self. So let's see what comes out here. I'm going to grab, I've got a few decks here I'm just looking to use. I'm just keeping an eye on time, making sure I'm sticking within that 15-minute time frame just because of Instagram and being able to upload it on there. I will have a Capricorn reading out, by the way, Capricorn season reading out. I won't, I'm unsure yet whether I'll have January element readings out, okay? I'm going to tap into that and see how I feel around that. But we'll see, okay? All right, what's going on, please, this week, the 19th to the 25th? You celebrate Christmas, by the way, Merry Christmas, blessed Yule, you celebrate Yule. Okay, 19th to the 25th, please. Okay. I mean, it's literally everything I just spoke of. Solitude, right? going into that hermit energy. You just might even just, it doesn't have to be even in regards to healing, guys. This could just be just this reminder from spirit of just really just spending some time in with you to relax, to wind down. If you feel like it, if you feel like you want to keep going, but don't do it out of the feeling of needing to for others. Okay, that's a huge difference. But just, yeah, some solitude here. Okay, picking up a good book, reading something new, like discovering something new as well. I also have triumphant success. I like to see this, okay, because this is the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. This is new beginnings. This is clarity. This is victory and success, okay, triumph and success. But also this represents really clear communication, very honest communication. So again, feel free to activate that beautiful throat chakra of yours and speak your truth, speak your needs, state your boundaries, just have some really open conversations if you want to. And then by all means, just again, with the communication though, around this time of the year, just for some people, you can find yourself in family situations that become a little triggering for you. And if that's the case, just take a deep breath. Okay, take a deep breath and speak your truth if you want to speak your truth. Like you say what you want to say, but also know that you don't have to say things or speak about things that you don't want to speak about. Please, the week ahead. Please. Woo! Okay. That was on the bottom of the deck. We have miracles. Okay, we have faith that your miracle is on its way. Okay, your prayers have been answered, and surrender the how. Surrender the how. Some of you might even be waiting for this change, wanting this change to come in and being like, oh my God, when's it coming in? Okay. Surrendering the how and letting go of the control of the need to know is going to be really powerful for you. It's not easy though. It's a lot easier said than done. Okay. A lot easier said than done, but you can do it. And that's what's going to allow you to kick up your heels, go and have some fun, shift your focus to other things, and then just allow the beautiful magic of the universe to work, okay? That co-creation we always talk about, okay? All right, I'm just going to take the top one. All right, we're going to get some tarot. I'm going to use the Mermaid Tarot today. Please let me know, guys, too, in the comments if this resonates. Well, let me know. Feel free to share with how this resonates if you want to. Say, hey, yeah, that resonates with me. Okay, what's going on with things this week? 19th to the 25th for the collective. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Okay, that feeling of entrapment, the feeling of overwhelm as well. Feeling a little stuck, feeling a little stagnant, feeling a little afraid. This can be a bit of fear energy, but that dense energy that definitely is hovering over the collective. Okay, you don't have to play part in it, right? And it's not to say that if you were feeling it that you're playing into it. Okay, that's not what I mean. But if you are feeling it a little bit, or you're seeing it around you and you're like, wow, yeah, the energy is quite dense, but me, the individual, I actually feel pretty good. All right, so then stay in that. Don't then go into that energy. If people are in that energy, they're in that energy, okay? But if you're feeling good, you don't need to then place yourself in that energy just because it's happening within the collective. Something to remember. Please. The Eight of Wands, okay. Interesting. What else here? The Magician. I think some of you are feeling a little bit worried, or feeling in the mindset of it's just not going to work, or how is that going to happen, or whatever it is, right? And feeling some fear even around some change that is needed, that is going to bring in the new for you, okay? The Magician is, first of all, knowing that you have everything within you, and you have all the tools that you need to create the reality that you want, okay? To create the reality that your soul wants, not what your ego wants. There's a huge difference there. If you go by what your ego wants, you'll find yourself pushing a bit hard there. But then okay. There is, again, that polarity I was talking about before, right? So the light side of the Magician is manifestation. You've got everything you need. You can create your reality, right? And fresh beginnings, all that energy. The shadow side of the magician is manipulation. Okay. And so for some of you, if you feel that around you, okay, you feel like that's around you, like speak up. Okay. Break free from that. Don't stay stuck in a situation where there's manipulation. Okay. Sometimes too, again, especially around this time of the year, some people will use manipulation tactics, okay, to make you feel bad for saying no to something, make you feel bad for wanting to do something different. Okay. It happens at all times and everything, but you think around the holidays, right? When you think about Christmas and things like that. Thankfully that's like not the case in like my family, but I know it can be the case in others. All right. But so again, with the King of Swords here, though, making sure you're speaking your truth around that. Speak up for yourself as well. That's the shadow side of this that's coming through. And another shadow side of this too is coming through around, like, you don't need to force, like, release that how on how your manifestation is coming about, on how you're going to make this dream a reality. Release the how. Do the action. Do the action. Okay. The aligned action. The universe will bring in exactly like what it is that you need to do and the action that you need to take in order to bring you to that reality. But don't manipulate it to try and force it, right? The moment you do that, you'll get whacked on your ass by the universe with a towel moment, okay? It's never fun. With the Eight of Wands, though, this can be quick communication. This can be travel. Some of you might be obviously traveling around this time of the year as well. But what I see, though, is that if you're feeling in this energy, if you're feeling that dense energy, you're going to move out of it pretty quickly, okay? And again, that self-care, that solitude, that's going to be really important. You will break free from that and have a breakthrough. The Ace of Swords, that triumphant success energy, that is a breakthrough. Okay, you will experience the breakthrough. So if you're waiting for a breakthrough in business, in your personal life, in whatever it is, you're going to receive it. Okay, I see that here with the Miracles card, but releasing the how, focusing on you, releasing any shadows, allowing emotions to be processed. Don't hold things in, okay? Don't live in shame. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I'm hearing it, okay? Release these things, release the shame, release the feelings of hurt, of anger, whatever's coming up, okay? Release it. And if you become triggered by something, you're like, fuck, I really shouldn't have responded in the way I just did. I could have done a lot better with that. Okay, you acknowledge that, then learn from it and move on, versus staying in like creating an energy of shame around that, okay? You don't want that. The Hermit on the bottom. So the Hermit out here twice. The Solitude card is the Hermit in traditional tarot. Okay. So we have that energy of just, it's okay to spend some time to go within, to listen to what's going on here. And also, if you're feeling that dense energy again in the collective, but you, the individual's not feeling that, then cut off from that energy. You can cut off from the collective energy. Okay. It's not like to say like you turn a blind eye to what's going on and we're bypassing stuff. Just at times it can get a little overwhelming and you kind of want to protect your energy, and you're allowed to do that. Okay. You're allowed to do that, because then it helps you then be able to come back out and actually, like, you know, bring some sort of like service, because you're coming into the world as your best self, right? I'm going to get a card to close this out. What is going on, please, to close out this reading for the collective, those watching and resonating? Poised. Okay, get ready. It's like you're close, you're ready, you're getting ready, things are getting ready. Spirit's about to give you the green light for you to jump. Okay, it's just not here yet. There's some progression that needs to take place. There's some like steps that still need to take place. So if you find any of your fears coming up with that Eight of Swords energy, work through that, process that, but don't sit in it. Don't sit in it and stay in it. If you find yourself again with the collective stuff, like I said, disconnect if you need to. If you're in that dense energy and you feel that dense energy within you, then focus on yourself. Do some self-love. Do some self-care, okay? So if you're feeling around here, you're coming out of this. We're going into this, all right? End the year with a bang. All right, time to leave what's not serving you. All right, guys, I'm running out of time. I send you guys so much love. Have a wonderful Christmas, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.